Mobility is the latest buzzword in the automotive industry. So in this episode of the Fast Five, we'll explore the growing mobility industry and how it impacts independent dealers. According to Boston Consulting Group, the auto industry is facing a dynamic and potentially disruptive decade. New technologies and mobility offerings are reshaping how we use and drive vehicles. The current transportation environment is changing, with more millennials and urban residents taking advantage of ride-sharing services that offer convenience without the responsibilities of vehicle ownership. Mobility innovations will drastically change how dealers and their customers buy, sell, and use cars, and rideshare companies will have entire mobility fleets to manage, maintain, and replace. Car Auction Services, AFC's parent company, believes in the future of mobility and is investing many resources into this space. AFC's mobility branch is evolving to focus on all mobility types and developing products and services specifically for rental operators and car dealers who want to grab a share of this growing mobility market. So let's go through the Fast Five when it comes to mobility. Number one, it's going to happen. It's not going to happen overnight, and there's still going to be a need for a traditional business model, but dealers should anticipate an impact on sales and look at the opportunity to invest in different product offering and customer base. Two, look at your customer differently. The ownership model will broaden from a traditional model where a customer wants to drive a car for 15,000 miles a year to a fractional model where some customers are rideshare drivers and it's one source of their income. Three, consumer behavior is changing. By 2030, the McKinsey Institute is predicting that 1 out of every 10 cars sold will be a shared vehicle. In the U.S., the share of young people with a driver's license has dropped from 76 to 71% from the year 2000 to 2013, while there's been a 30% growth in car share numbers. 4, location matters. The mobility trend will happen quicker in cities with higher population density, where car ownership is more burdensome due to congestion, fees, and lack of parking. And 5, don't be afraid to enter the market. At this stage of the game, it's about understanding and exploration, finding value-added partners that can help explain the potential opportunities and pitfalls, as well as providing guidance and a framework to explore the market, while still operating and generating cash within your traditional business model. Bottom line, mobility is a quick changing market that's not going away. Use these tips to open up to the possibilities that will come along. Thanks for tuning in to the Fast Five.